My name is Jerry Peery. I live north of Clinton, about 6 mile in a community called Spring Hill. I started farming in 1957. Right out of high school, I was farming with my dad. We were renting a few acres. In the early 70s, I started attending field days where Dr. Shirley Phillips from the university and Mr. Harry Young Jr. were involved in the beginning of no-till. And because of what I saw at that time, I thought that we needed to be going in that direction. First no-till I did was behind wheat. I planted soybeans with a barred planter, and I used it, and I liked the concept. In 1980, we were doing cover crops then with wheat and vetch. After that, I got into rye cover crop, and so we've been doing that for several years now. And I really like the rye and the radishes and the other mixtures. We do a lot of experimenting with several different species of like the brassicas and the warm season, cool season. And at this time, we're planting cover crop on the entire acreage. Just as soon as we start a combine to shelling corn, we go immediately with a drill and start putting the rye and radishes in the ground. In the fields that we have, it's pretty rolling, and we have lots of places that will erode, and so we have decided that it's better to have a good waterway than to have a ditch to cross. And so we have gone in and prepared all of the places that erodes and washes, and we have fixed waterways on those to take care of erosion. And about 6% of our land is in CRP waterways and border strips. We have around 100 acres of waterways and about 35 acres of border strips. And we feel like this is very necessary on our hills, because if we didn't have waterways, we wouldn't have any farm left. In the time that we've been here, we have tried our best to do what we could to conserve the soil. I believe we have a spiritual and moral obligation to do the best to be best stewards we can on the soil. At this time, we have made arrangements for the land to stay together. It'll all go down to our children and their children, and someday I hope that our grandchildren will be able to farm and take care of the soil as well as we have.